Be mad at the sequel trilogy, that's fine. Be mad at this continuity error. Be mad at that one. But for a moment, just soak this up. Soak this up. What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're talking about the Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. First and foremost, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen that, stop watching my dumbass and go watch it, and then come back to this video. If you have friends that are asleep right now, text them and say, don't get on Twitter, don't get on Facebook, don't get on YouTube, watch The Mandalorian, shut all of your notifications off until you watch this episode. Do that. Please do that. If we can help just a few people not get spoiled, we have done something productive. Now, let's talk about tonight's episode. Now, I am tired as hell. I have been traveling the last 2 days. I was not planning on doing a video on this tonight. I was going to watch the episode and then wake up tomorrow and do it. But after we saw what happened in the end, I had to talk about it. Now, I also want to qualify what I'm going to say. I understand that there's a lot that can be critiqued in terms of how this impacts the overall Star Wars universe. I am not going to discuss those things tonight. There's a time and a place, and that can be tomorrow or next week, or I'll probably make 20 videos on it. But for this moment right here, I can just sit here and tell you as a Star Wars fan, those few minutes made me so fucking happy. And I am not here to complain about Star Wars. I know I'm the guy that complains about Star Wars too much. That's not happening right now. I am genuinely blown away right now. As someone who has such a soft spot for Revenge of this Return of the Jedi, because that's the Star Wars movie that really, introduced me to Star Wars when I was a kid, and I wouldn't shut up because I never shut up, and I still don't shut up today. But when my parents put Return of the Jedi on, it was one of the few movies that would get me to stop. And so they played it a lot because it was one of the few movies that would get me to shut up. So that was my introduction into Star Wars. And after what we got tonight, and again, there's plenty of things you can critique about it. I'm not doing that here. I am just here as a person who loves Luke Skywalker and is happy that he returned to the screen. And it was one of the most glorious things I've seen in a long, long time. And right now, this is a moment where if you have young children and they really haven't really fully experienced Star Wars, you set them down and you look them in their eye and you say, that is Luke Skywalker right there. That is the greatest hero in the galaxy. And that's the guy that multiple generations grew up wanting to be like. That's the guy that inspired everybody. Man, woman, black, white, Democrat, Republican, it didn't matter. Luke Skywalker inspired us. He inspired everybody. And we've all wanted to see that version of him ever since Disney took over. And we really haven't up to this point. We got a glimpse into like Battlefront 2, into the campaign. Obviously, that was a great glimpse of Luke. But to see this happen, and it was unexpected for me. I heard the rumors, obviously, but in the moment, so let's recap the episode. Overall, the episode was fine. It really wasn't doing a whole lot for me. It was okay. Yeah, okay, great. Obviously, spoilers at this point, you should know, but, Mando gets Baby Yoda back, which we fully expected that to happen. Mando's in possession of the Darksaber after defeating Moff Gideon. And our heroes are there in a tough situation, and suddenly an X-Wing appears. And in that moment, when the X-Wing showed up, I was just like, is this going to be Ahsoka? It's got to be Ahsoka. It wasn't Ahsoka. It was not Ahsoka. And in that moment, I started to tell myself, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way it's really him. And it really was him. And it was spectacular. Just to have Luke Skywalker back. You can critique the scene all you want, but I'm not right now. I was just happy to see my hero back and, kicking ass and being that great Jedi, that inspirational figure that we've all, grown up to know and love, and to see it treated properly in this moment. Wash away everything else. Be mad at the sequel trilogy, that's fine. Be mad at this continuity error. Be mad at that one. But for a moment, just soak this up. Soak this up that Luke Skywalker is back. And all of these, young Star Wars fans are going to see Luke Skywalker. And I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I haven't thought that much about it. I'm halfway asleep right now, but I'm so excited that I saw Luke Skywalker. I'm that kid again in my Scout Command Tower from Return of the Jedi with the swing set speeder bike on the bottom. That's who's watching this and just being blown away by this. I remember sitting in the cinema for The Force Awakens, and that moment where the lightsaber's in the snow and it starts shaking, and you're like, it's going to be Luke Skywalker. It's going to go right to Luke's hand. And of course it didn't. But that's who we went to see, and that's who we wanted to see. And hats off to Peyton Reed, who directed the episode. Obviously, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are heading up the show. Jon Favreau is the showrunner, and Filoni is his right-hand man. And as Favreau said many times, he doesn't make any decisions without Dave Filoni signing off on it because he respects Dave Filoni's passion and knowledge for Star Wars. And, man, I am so tired, and I apologize for being so tired, but I'm so excited for this moment, just in a moment, just that moment. Kathleen Kennedy is not taking this moment away from me. Rian Johnson's not taking this moment away from me. J.J. Abrams is not taking it away from me. I loved it so much. I was just blown away by it, and I had chills the whole time, and I was in disbelief. I was like, is this really happening right now? Is this really happening? Again, there's been some good, great moments in Disney Star Wars for me. Season 2 finale of Rebels is one of my favorite moments ever. I love the Clone Wars Season 7, the final 4 episodes. I love them. The episode with Ahsoka in The Mandalorian Season 2 was phenomenal. The episode with Boba Fett, the next one right after Ahsoka, was phenomenal. I didn't really like the last week's as much as everybody else, but these moments have been great. And there is a dark cloud over all Disney Star Wars. I'm not here to debate that point. I'm just saying that I'm not focusing on that point right now. I just glad that I experienced this moment and I wasn't spoiled, and I feel bad for the people that are going to be spoiled by this moment, because this is a special and beautiful moment to see the great Jedi himself return. Obviously it was CG. I understand that. People are going to be telling me in the comments that it was CG and was this, and I'm not here to debate you. I'm just here to tell you that I loved it. I loved it so much, and it was moving, and it was special, and for that brief moment, I was able to just forget all of Disney Star Wars nonsense and just soak that up as a fan, and that's exactly what I did. Overall, the episode was not great, in my opinion. Mando was still being dumb Mando and turning his back on Moff Gideon right in a clear moment where you shouldn't have, and just little things like that. The action was pretty good. There was some decent, stuff, but overall the episode wasn't coming together as a great episode. It was another one of these episodes that just kind of left me underwhelmed, but that moment really pulled me in, and I was truly thankful and happy, and nothing could take that away. So I'm probably repeating myself at this point. I am tired as hell, but my enthusiasm and excitement is propping me up. I'm like Weekend at Bernie's right now, just being my lifeless body is propped up by enthusiasm and love for Luke Skywalker. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I have had hardly any sleep in the last 48 hours, but I'm here talking about this amazing moment that I experienced, and I'm happy that I was part of it, and I'm happy so many of you were part of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Beautiful stuff, and we will talk to you later.